Human rights, people, human rights. Why are you trying to kill people? You are killing people by making them act quiet.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Hey, I'm Michelle, and you're watching Schizophrenia and the City, and today I wanted to talk about the misdiagnosing of schizophrenia in nursing homes. The New York Times did an article. Let's find out what's up with all this. From reading this, I found out a bunch of information, but something that I kind of learned was that a lot of these nursing homes, they're understaffed, and when they have these patients with dementia, for some reason they just want to sedate them in some way. And their excuse for this is just, we just diagnosed them with schizophrenia because we need to get them these medications that will sedate them and then they'll relax. So that's what they'll do. Yeah, good excuse, right? No, not at all. And you know what's also really bad about this is that these antipsychotic drugs, when they're given to the elderly, the elderly have such a higher chance of dying. It can double their chance of death from heart problems or other ailments. It is so dangerous to give these drugs to the elderly. It's just, that's not what you're supposed to do. You're a nurse and you should know that. So this guy, David Blakeney, he's 63 and he's got dementia and he's in a nursing home. And the nurses decide, they're going to sedate him because, he's got the dementia. He's acting rowdy. They don't want to deal with him, blah, 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 blah. So they decide to give him Halidol. Yeah, Halidol, which you'll knock you out. And he's on it for 8 months, gets sicker and sicker and sicker and sicker until maybe they have to amputate a leg, and then he dies. He's put into a nursing home, for his end of life. He's supposed to end his life peacefully and nice, but instead, the nurses wanted it better for themselves. They wanted a nice time, and they made his time worse. Who's to blame? Do you blame the nurses? Do you blame him for being, too rowdy? This is ridiculous. There's so many risks for these medications to be put on for anyone that you can't just be putting them on people as he needs to relax, give him a shot. She needs to relax, give him a shot. You can't just give people shots of all this. And the thing is, these nurses and stuff, they have to report all of these medications and these diagnoses to the government. So is the government even watching? Is the government even watching? Are they taking note? And the thing is, this is not the first time this has happened. I'm thinking this has never happened before. People don't do this before. No way, no way. No. What I learned, for decades, nursing homes have been using drugs to control dementia patients. In 1987, before I was born, I promise you, Ronald Reagan signed a law banning the use of drugs that serve the interest of the nursing home or its staff, but not the patient. That's in 1987. In the 2000s, studies found that antipsychotic drugs like Seroquel, Brexin, and Abilify make older people drowsy and more likely to fall. Yes, older people, but trust me, I know for a fact, younger people can get a little more drowsy and more likely to fall. Just putting it out there. I might not say that I've ever taken one of these or not taken one of these, but it might let you know that these drugs might make you fall. Basically, what I'm trying to get across is, when you have dementia, these are not the drugs you should be taking. So the fact that the people at the nursing home are giving people these drugs is so absurd. It makes no sense. The Times obtained data that showed that 21% of nursing home residents, about 225,000 people, are on antipsychotics. But listen, schizophrenia makes about 1% of the population. Bipolar disorder accounts for just under 4% of the population. Even if we double those numbers and assume 100% of the people with schizophrenia and bipolar are treated with antipsychotics, that gets us to 10%. So if the general population isn't even close to 21%, how come the nursing home population of taking antipsychotics is 21%? It doesn't even, the general population is so much less than the nursing home population of taking medications. No. They're sedating elderly with medications that are more likely to kill them. Human rights, people, human rights. Why are you trying to kill people? You are killing people by making them act quiet. What's gonna happen to me when I get old? I already have schizophrenia. What are they gonna shoot me up with? This whole thing sucks. This article was nuts. I just can't believe they're doing this, and I'm just so flabbergasted. I can't even handle this. I just had to share this article with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that everyone stays safe, stays good, loves life, love your grandmother and your grandfather and whoever it may be, and make sure you're watching them and what they're doing at the nursing home. Make sure you know what they're on. Peace.